second video on the topic series and sequence, or sequence and series that we have defined. So the third example under AP, we are still doing arithmetic progression, known as what? Linear sequence. So they say if this sequence is an AP, which will find the value of the variables there. That is, we have 8, x, y, z, and 32. So in mathematics, what we do is that we go from known to unknown, known to unknown. Here, solution now, we have our first term, thank God, which is 8. Then we need common difference. But the common difference we don't have. We don't have our common difference. But if you look at it, we have some of our terms there. We have some of them, like our x. Our x is second term. Our y is third term, while our z is fourth term. So with this, we can look for the common difference. Then we can look for. Then we look on. We use known to catch unknown. Also, we have fifth term there, which is what? 32. So I'll just use one that I know and the fifth that I know to catch our common difference. So I know first term, so the fifth term now I know it. So I'll go to that fifth term. Fifth term is equals to a plus 4d. Subtract 1 from that place, which is the same thing as what? It's the same thing as a plus n minus 1d. So this is the same thing. So let me move on. Our fifth term is 32. I replace this place with what? 32. Our A is 8 and the 4D. You can see that from this equation I'll be able to get my common difference. So I collect the like terms. This 8 comes and turns to negative. 32 minus 8 is equals to 4D. That collect the like terms. You could write it there for theory purpose. So if you subtract this one, it's going to give me 24. And this will be 4D. Then, in order to eliminate this 4, I divide both sides by 4. Divide both sides by 4. It's good sometimes that you write it, divide both sides by 4. So it's going to be 4D over 4, 24 over 4. So my D now will be equals to 6. So I haven't gotten that. I can get my second term. So my x, which is my second term, I know that second term will of course be first term plus my difference. So my first term is 8 and my difference is what? 6. So my x will eventually be 13. So my y is the third term, and the third term will be a plus 2d. I'll subtract 1 out of this. Sorry. Excuse me. So this is 8 plus 2, and the difference is what? 6. So this will now be 8 plus what? 12, which is what? 20. That's and my z will now be a plus. That z is first, second, third, fourth term. So here will now be 3d. I'll subtract 1 from it. So it will be 8 plus 3. The difference is 6. So 8 plus 18, if you multiply this, and that will give me, I think, 26. So this is how to solve this. Now, let's move, because of time, to sum of AP. When they say sum of AP, we actually know that sum means addition. Addition. It means addition. So it is the addition of all the terms all the terms in an AP sequence. So when they add them together, that will be sum. And we denote it with Sn. So sum of sum of the term. So that n is what? Number of 10 that we are adding up. So meaning that we have our first term, add it to second term, which is a plus 2d. Oh, second term a plus d, sorry. Plus third term, which is what? A plus 2d. Plus fourth term, which is a plus 3d. Until we have n minus 1d. So that's our Sn. So with this, if we continue to manipulate it, because of the video, this will be moving until it gets to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. This is the formula that the thing will end up giving us. After the addition, just don't want to prove it to us because of the cumbersome of the video. So this is the formula that we need to know for sum of n term. If we are given last term, then the formula will now be different from this. So sum of n term, if we are given the last term, will be n over 2 a plus last term. N over 2 a plus last term. So all this has been denoted with, so this one now from the last term. So this is if we are given the last term. So this is the formula that we are going to use. Let's see some example. Let's check this example out. The first and the last term of an AP are 79 and minus 5. So the first term is this, while the last term is minus 5. If the sum is this, find the number of terms in the AP and the common what difference. Always read question. So once they mention the last term, you know that there is no place to fix last term aside from that last term formula. So we have, which is nth term is equals to n over 2 a plus last term. So this formula that will suit us. Sum of 10. They are giving us sum of 10 to be 814. We replace it here, substitute it. They said we should find the number of 10. It means we are not given this n. So let the n hold. We are given the first 10. The first 10 is 79. And the last 10 is minus 5. So with this, we can know number of 10. So this will now be equal to, okay, let me still go this way. This looks like 814 is n over 2. So this one gives me 79 minus 5. 814 is goes to n over 2. And this one gives me 70, that's 74. Yes, 74. So this one now I can divide this. 2 here, 1, 2, 2 in this 3, 7. So I have 814 will be equals to 37n. That's 37n. Now I'll divide both sides by 37. in order to get so I have my n is equals to, so 804 over 37. Over 37, we are going to have, if we look at it, we said 37. How many can we get in 81? I think that's 2. So it will remain 7. That's 2. So my number of 10 is what? 22. So the sum of 22, 10. Sum of, sorry, this TH is not supposed to be there. TH here, I'm sorry. So look here, TH don't supposed to be, because we say sum of n10. So this one too is sum of n10. Because whatever made me to put TH, meaning that I am so particular about one of them. So sorry. So we are now looking for the common difference. So we have gotten the sum, well, we have gotten the number of 10 now. So now we can get the common difference by just applying the 22 10, 22, 28, 210, 20, I've also said 22nd 10, A plus 21D, 21D. So we already know 22 times, number of n times, sorry, let me just say number of n times first. So this n thing is A plus n minus 1D. So A, our first term is 79. So number of term is 22. 22 minus 1. So here we now get our, so here is 22. So therefore, we are now going to have 22 is equals to 79 plus 21D. So therefore, we collect the like term. This comes there to be 22 minus 79. Collect the like terms. It will now remain 21D. So if we subtract this, it's going to give us minus something. So 79, 22, let's subtract this one, gives us, I think 7. And this one is 7, 5. So minus 57, 21D. Now we divide both sides by 21 in order to eliminate this. So our D will now be equal to, okay, we're sorry with there are some mistakes there. So this n we have agreed is this number of 10, but this is the last 10 is TL. That's the last 10. So, and the last term that we are given here is what? Minus 5. So, like you are telling me this, the end of the term. With this number of n. So, the last term is minus 5. And this is what first term, 79 plus n minus 1, that is 22 minus 1d. And this will give us 79, that's 21d minus 5. So if this one come here, minus 5 minus 79 is equals to 21d. So this one will give me minus, I think, 84, 21d. Divide both side by this, 21, 21. So my d will be, I think that's 4. That will be minus 4. That's 4. Because 20 in 80 and this one is first time. So that's my common difference. So why are we going to use this? Is that is number of 10, and that number of 10 is actually the last 10. It's actually, let's now do one more example. So look at the second example. The sum of 6 terms. Now I say 6, it will be 1, but 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of them is 6. And the sum of 18 times is 72. Find the common difference. So let's look at solution. We said sum of 6. Our formula will be 6 is equals to n over 2, which is 6 over 2. Let me first write the formula so that you 2a plus n minus 1. So system, sum of system 6 over 2. Wherever you see n, substitute it. So is we don't have 2a plus 6 minus 1. We don't know the difference. So we don't know two things. So this one can be simplified further to be, this one will give me 3 if I divide this. And this divided by this 3. Then now subtract this. So it will be 2a plus, this one will become 5d. So I can expand and open the bracket by saying 6a plus 5d. So is equals to what? 6. So they say is equals to 6. So this one is in form of simultaneous equation. In other words, it's now 6a plus 5d is equals to 6. So that's equation 1. It is simultaneous equation in the sense that we are looking for two variables. Now let's look at it again. Let's still go to the other part. The sum of 18, 10 is 72. So that of 18 will be 18 over 2, 2a plus 18 minus 1d. This is 9. 2a plus 17d. So this will further, and they said what is 72. I'll write my 72, use it to replace that 18. So this one give me 18a plus 9 times 7. I think it should be 63, right? 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 8, that's 56. Okay, 7 times 9, I think that's 63. Now 63, I'll write 3, carry my 6, 9 times 1, plus 6, that's 15. 153. Okay, I have expanded like this. So this one is still the same thing, like 18a, or everything here, everything here, it will not change the sign, plus 153d is equals to 72, equation 2. Now I can now combine the two.